Hello. Stop's being recorded. Can I see your license, registration, and insurance?
Can you, like...
What did you want me to do?
Defect your light, because it's a little bright.
Oh, okay. And then your registration and insurance.
So I'm not gonna lie, my registration is expired, but I've been trying to get in I've been trying to set an appointment with the Pullman so that way I can get my registration up to date.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You should be able to do it online too if you want.
I don't live in Whitman County, so yeah, I go in person. But I've already been on the phone with them, and they said that I could just come in person to renew it.
Okay.
Same day. That's all.
So the reason I'm stopping you, when you turned out of Taco Bell onto Stadium Way, you need to turn into the first lane. You can't cross over into the second lane.
So I only did that because I saw a red light, so I didn't want to engage traffic.
Okay.
While I was doing that, that's the only reason why I did that.
Yeah. Well, you're required to turn in the first lane. If you're going to impede traffic or whatever, then you just need to wait.
My apologies.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much alcohol have you had to drink tonight?
Not very much.
Not very much. How old are you?
32.
Okay.
Technically, my birthday was last week.
Okay. So what's not very much? I can smell the strong odor of alcohol coming from the car. So.
My apologies. Just
2
2 drinks.
drinks. How long ago was that?
Within the last 3 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Go ahead and remain in your vehicle and I'll be back, okay? Stepped up on that VR testing.
Copy testing 214.
So I stopped her because she turned out of the Taco Bell parking lot and didn't turn to the first lane. Crossed over in the second lane.
Okay, I saw the stop. I was like,
Went up and talked to her, slurred speech, bloodshot, watery eyes, and strong odor of alcohol. She's only got her window cracked this far, and I can still smell strong odor of alcohol.
she's the only one in the car?
Only one in the car. She's 30. That's where I'm at. So.
Okay.
So yeah, if you want to pull her out 2 fields or whatever, I'll write you a supplement.
Okay. What was her name?
Amanda.
Hello, Amanda?
Yes.
Hey, can you hop out of the vehicle for me?
Can I ask why?
I'll tell you in a little bit, but let's have you hop out of the vehicle first, okay?
Can I ask why, though?
Because I'm asking you to. It's a lawful request. I'm asking you to hop out of the vehicle.
Is there something that I did wrong?
Well, and that's why I'd like to talk to you some more about, but I need you to hop out of the vehicle to do that. I can't answer these questions you got until you do.
I know, but it's not against my right to ask why.
Nope, it's not. You're correct. And that's why I'd like to provide those answers. But if I've asked you not once, not twice, but 3 times to hop out of the vehicle...
Wait, but there's not a barrier between me asking why.
Why is in terms I need you to hop out of the vehicles? Because I've asked.
What are the...
Hop out of the vehicle. Okay. If you want my reason, it's because I'm starting my investigation of a DUI. Since obviously you've consumed some alcohol tonight, so hop out of the vehicle. There's my reason why.
Thank you. That's all I asked.
Okay. I think I was unclear as to why you were asking, so...
Yes. Okay. All I asked was for a clarification.
Okay. So, as I said, let's walk over the sidewalk. I don't want us to get hit at all. Over. So, as I said before, before you hopped out of the vehicles, I'm starting my investigation of a DUI. How much alcohol have you had to drink tonight? Here, I'll turn this way so you don't have the lights in your eyes.
Thank you.
Yeah, how much alcohol have you had tonight?
2 drinks. I bartended at the Coug, so.
Oh, okay. Did you just get off work tonight?
I did not work tonight, but
okay.
I have been a bartender for many years, so I know my limit, and
Okay.
I do my best to practice safe consumption.
They're hitting you on the radio?
Oh, me?
Yeah. Okay. So you had 2 drinks. What were the drinks?
Beer. Ciders, actually. Ciders.
Okay.
Yeah.
About how long ago were those?
I had 2 within 3 hours.
Within 3 hours?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's all you've had?
Yes.
Okay.
That's all
And
had.
I saw are you coming from Taco Bell?
Yes.
Okay. I saw the bag in passenger seat, so I was like,
The food is so hot. I literally
luckily
just
it's still,
pulled up.
the food's still warmer than we are because it's in a nice warm
Hopefully, the seats
Right.
are heated, but they're not turned on.
car. Okay. So here's the deal. Whether my job's to ask whether someone's had a
get
little
it.
bit of alcohol to drink
Yeah.
or a lot
No,
is
I
if
get
they'd be
it.
willing to do some field sobriety tests.
No, I get it.
Would you like to do those tonight?
Here's the question: is sure? Yes.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Well, I can answer your question. Just
Well, it's just like it's a trick question. I feel like because if I don't submit, I feel like I get in more trouble if I don't submit. That's the problem.
I just take everything I've seen from my contact of speaking with you, hugging out of the vehicle and everything, just into one investigation. That's
But
all.
you've had like 0 communication with me up to this point. That's the only thing.
Correct.
Because
Correct.
I've interacted with
is
your
my partner. Yep.
Yeah.
And he tells me all of my observations also goes with what he tells me. He told me the reason why he stopped you was turning into the outside lane. I actually saw it as well. He beat me to the punch. I was right across the street.
And I get that, and
He
I
just
was
stopped you
only
before I
trying
had
to
a
do that
chance.
because I thought the person that was pulling in was on the right side of traffic, so I was trying to do that as a safety precaution, so that way I didn't I was just trying to.
I mean, at least you have a reason. Most of the people I saw it for that reason don't have a reason. So
No,
that makes
I've been
sense.
driving longer than most people have been in college.
Well, that's true.
been alive. So
That is true. Okay. So you still want to give those fields a shot?
Sure.
Okay. Do you have any injuries at all?
I mean, does back pain from bartending count?
Is it bothering you right now?
I mean, it kind of always bothers me, but I mean, it is what it is.
I mean, it's good for me to know about. So okay. Any glasses? Do you wear glasses or contacts at all? Okay. Any collisions in the last 24 hours?
No.
Okay. I'm glad you're not getting in car accidents. Let's move to the center of the sidewalk if we can. Just want to stay away from that curb. So can you see my pen where it's at?
Yes.
Okay. So follow my pen with your eyes only. Keep your head completely
At
still.
what point of your pen?
Where my finger is, sorry, right there.
Okay.
The top of the pen with your eyes only. Keep your head completely still, okay? You can blink whenever you need to. Okay, continue to follow the pen with my fingers, just we're going up for this one, okay? Okay. So this next test is the walk and turn. So what I want you to do is imagine a straight line going infinitely out in front of you. With your left foot already on that line, go and place your right foot heel to toe in front of your left like I'm doing.
Okay.
Go ahead and do that now and stop right there. switch your legs. So here, I'll face you.
You want me to do like
Yep,
this?
so with your left foot already on the line, place your right foot heel to toe in front of your left.
Okay.
That's your left.
Other leg, you're putting your left in front.
Okay.
So put your
my
right
left foot in front.
right in front. Perfect. Yep, just like that. Yep.
This is my left, by the way.
That's your
not
right.
My right.
That's your right. Yeah, you're right. You're right in front. You're good.
I'm dyslexic, my bad.
You're good. You made me turn around to check. So keep your hands to your sides. Remain in this position. Do not begin the test or step out of this position until I ask you to begin the test. Does that understand? Or does that make sense?
No, can you repeat that? I'm
Sure.
sorry.
So remain in this position. Do not step out of this position or begin the test until I tell you to begin the test.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Okay. So for this test, you'll take 9 heel to toe steps along that line, looking down your feet, keeping your hands to your sides during count each step out loud. After your 9th step, you'll take a series of small steps around your lead foot. Take 9 heel to toe steps back along that line, looking down your feet, keep your arms to your sides.
I'm going to stop you right there.
Sure.
I'm going to have you walk me through that.
Well, so I'm gonna demonstrate it for you as well. I just have to explain it for you first.
I'm
and
not
then
going to
demonstrate
because I'm
it.
not going to remember that.
No worries. Well, so I'll explain it, I'll demonstrate it, and then I'll give you a chance to ask questions. How's that sound?
Sure. That
Perfect.
sounds
Okay.
great.
So can you get back in that position with your right foot heel to toe in front, arms to your sides?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. So yeah, take 9 heel to toe steps along that line. Keep your arms to your sides, looking down your feet, counting each step out loud. After your 9th step, you'll take a series of small steps around your lead foot. Take 9 heel to toe
We
steps.
can about turn.
Yes.
Okay.
Take 9 heel to toe
I did your
heel to toe
TC in high
steps.
school.
Keep your arms to your sides, looking down your feet, counting each step out loud. I'm gonna back up and I'm gonna demonstrate it for you, okay?
Okay.
So this thing go 1, 2, 3. I took 3, but you're going to take 9. You understand?
Right.
Okay. So step out with your back foot, take that series of small steps around your lead foot. And it's 1, 2, 3. Once again, I took 3, you're gonna take 9, okay?
Okay.
Alright. So I promise I'll give you a chance to ask questions. Do you have any questions?
It's silly, but okay.
Okay. I don't know if that was a question or not, but
I mean,
it's important to know.
I did basic training in high school, and this is sillier than that. So.
It's important to know once you begin the test, you cannot stop or pause the test till you feel you are completely done. Do you understand?
Sure.
Okay. Go ahead and begin whenever you're ready.
So I'm taking 9 steps, and then I'm stepping with my left foot like this.
Take a series of small steps around your lead foot. Yep. As I instructed and demonstrated.
Okay.
Keep your arms to your sides. There you go. Okay, go ahead and turn and face me. Almost fell down the hill. Stand your feet together, hands to your sides. So this test is the one leg stand. So you'll stand on either your left leg or your right leg. It's your choice, I don't care. Lift it approximately 6 inches off the ground. Keep your toe pointed straight out forward, both legs straight. Keep your arms to your sides, look down to your raised foot, count out loud. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. You'll continue to keep counting until I tell you to stop. So I count to 5, you'll keep going. I'll let you know when to stop, okay?
What's the limit?
I'll let you know when.
There's a limit, though.
You're going to do it for 30 seconds.
Thank you.
So whatever you count to in 30 seconds.
Okay. So go ahead and begin whenever you're ready.
Sorry.
No worries.
Go ahead and count out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you'll count out loud.
My bad.
Remember I was doing 1001, 1002, you'll count out loud like that, yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
And now we're at 30 seconds. Okay, so this last test, the preliminary breath test. This does not move the evidentiary breath test, and like everything we've done.
Wait, sorry, say it again.
So this is the preliminary breath test, or commonly known as the PBT.
Okay.
And this does not move the evidentiary breath test.
It means it
New-
can't be
So
used.
this can't be used in court against
Okay,
you.
thank you. The words were
They're large words. Have you ever blown up a balloon before?
yes.
Just like that. Big deep breath in, lips around the straw, blow out for about 3 to 5 seconds.
Okay.
So whenever you're ready, blow into the straw. Blow, 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 keep going, 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 keep going. And stop. Okay, do you know what the legal limit is to drive in the state of Washington?
0.008.
So it's only 0.08, not 0.008.
Okay.
It's 0.08. Do you think you'd be above that or below it?
In the middle.
In the middle? So you think you'd be like a 0.4?
Probably. Yeah.
Okay, we'll see. This will tell us if you're telling me the truth of 2 drinks and how long ago did you say?
3 hours.
3 hours? Okay. So this come back as 0.169. So you were over double the legal limit to drive
That's
the state of
crazy
Washington.
because I've only had 2 drinks.
I don't know about that. I think you've had more. But go ahead and place your hands behind your back.
Though, like
Place your hands behind your back. You're under arrest for DUI.
I've only had 2 drinks though.
Okay.
Can I at least turn off my car?
We'll figure all of that out, but yes.
Where were you headed to?
I was headed home.
Where's home? So, do you mind if we park your car somewhere here in the...
No, because wait, before you do that, please,
No,
I don't want my car to get towed.
Okay.
we're not towing it.
We can park it somewhere for you so it doesn't get towed, okay?
Okay, get my phone.
Oh, of course, yeah. We'll get your phone and probably want your wallet too, right?
Yeah.
Can you advise her of her rights?
Yeah.
Since she's asking a lot of questions.
Any can be taken and used against you in a court of law. You have the right to the presence of an attorney during question.
Step to Paul 18. I have 1 in custody DUI.
You can decide at any time not to exercise his rights to make any statements or answer any questions. You understand that? Do you understand that? It's really important that I want you to understand those because those are your rights, okay? Would it help if I told you to you again?
I understand.
You understand? Okay. So you want your phone and your wallet out of your car, right?
Yes.
Okay. What,
And my keys.
of course, yeah.
Yep.
And we'll lock your car up. We just got to find a spot where we can park it. Is this parking
Because if
here?
my car gets towed, it's on you guys, honestly.
Okay. Well,
There's usually spots down there, like
behind that maybe?
I think behind the Jeep spot, and it looks like there's spots in front of both of them.
Those are apartments, so those don't count.
Okay. Well, where would you like us to park?
Somewhere where my car won't get towed, preferably.
It won't get towed over there. That's from experience. I parked cars over there overnight. This isn't my first time doing this, and I was not notified of any tow bills or anything.
Sure.
And I'm going to be honest with you. The only way we can ensure that your car doesn't get broke into or anything like that is to tow it. So this is on you.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not from here, so I'm not scared of my car getting broken into in Pullman.
Okay.
But I'm more scared of my car getting towed.
Okay.
Okay, so as long as it doesn't get towed, I'm not scared of it getting broken into.
But we don't like towing cars. That's why we need to know where you'd like to park it.
As somewhere that's not in the tow zone.
We can do that.
So we'll park it down here. Okay.
Thank you.
So before we get wallet and phone and everything, we'll go to the second car.
Can I get my vape?
No,
I'm
can't
stressed. Really? I can't.
No.
Wait, I can get my vape before
No.
I get in the car?
Nope.
No, we gotta go to the second car.
Y'all are some haters. You're haters. Y'all are... Can you not touch me?
I have to. Okay, turn see the 911 there. Turn to face that. Do you have anything in your pockets at all?
I literally have like stretch pants. There's nothing in my pocket.
Okay. Regardless, I have a job to do.
Where do you work at, ma'am?
The Coug.
At the Coug. Okay. Are you guys allowed to drink at work?
Off shift, yes.
When were you off shift?
I worked, I think, Monday.
Oh, okay.
So you don't work today at all.
No, no. I don't.
That's what I thought you told me that earlier, but that
First
makes
of all,
sense.
I follow liquor control. Like, I have a liquor license, so I follow
Well-
protocol.
You just don't follow the laws for DUI.
Bye. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Yeah, I'll run it.
Okay. Yeah.
Just stay with me. What's that? Dude, they let us arrest as many people as we want. We don't even have a quota.
We should park it somewhere.
Where's your driveway?
I don't know if I trust you to leave it alone, though.
Huh?
I don't know if I trust you to leave it alone.
Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I don't really want anything to do with this, like, bringing the camera.
You just offered to park in your driveway.
I'll just pull it down there if you don't mind staying with my car, because I don't trust it.
Yeah, I'll get her phone and all that from you.
For sure. I can grab it.
0.167.
I knew she was pretty high.
Oh, yeah.
Just by talking to
But
her.
did you see her when she hopped out of the vehicle?
No, is that the Charger or something?
Yeah, I think I'll just with it. Come on up.
And she
Get
wanted
it.
her wall.
Getting out of the vehicle, she's leaning the entire time, walking along it, like, oh. Is this it?
Oh, there you go.
Probably.
I'm sure that's it.
And then keys, I'll just get those
I'll
when
get
you
the
come
keys,
back.
yeah.
Sweet, okay. That's Pullman. They're not allowed to come to my stops.
So was it a lie when you took a breathalyzer? Because I passed every test up into the breathalyzer, and that's why she's the DUI.
Do you want me to be honest with you?
Yeah, I want.
I think you failed every test.
How?
Impressively bad.
Impressively bad.
Impressively bad.
How so?
So that we should look for certain clues. When I do the eyes, it's 6 clues that we look for, 3 in each eye. When we do the walk and turn, the 9-step walk and turn, there's 8 clues we look for. And when I do the one-leg stand, then there are 4 clues we look for. Looking at your eyes, I saw 6 out of 6 clues. That just shows you've had a high amount. That just shows you've had lack of smooth pursuit, distinct and sustained nystagmus and maximum deviation, onset of nystagmus prior to 45 degrees. It comes with consuming a lot of alcohol. On the walk and turn, just off the top of my head, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of 8 clues, and that's just off the top of my head. And I had 2 of
majoring in the police academy.
and I had 2 of 4 on the one leg stand. Once again, that's just off the top of my head.
Is your DA police?
We don't need degrees for this one. And then I got her ID and the registration. Yeah, I just grabbed those.
Perfect.
We need degrees to be cops.
Degrees?
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's encouraged, but I was never told I needed one.
I wasn't either. I've been doing it for a few years. She seems to be doing fine.
Exactly.
So she's just in front of all those cars. On.
Like that white one and just out there more.
A couple, like 2 more ahead of it. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll just say you secured it on whatever that is.
Yeah, it's on. What street is?
Harvey? Or is that no? That's not Harvey, is it? I think so.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I didn't know. Yeah, I guess Harvey does live all the way down.
Yeah, and then it goes down the other way. Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, so the breathalyzer, you lied. That was used against them. I'm like, well, I was like, to establish PC, but I was like, if you want me to be honest, I had it way before that.
Yeah.
And she's like, how? And so I listed off my clues to her right there, and she's like, no, that's what she meant. She's like, I need a
She
degree.
took,
I'm like,
I think it was 11 steps back.
I didn't even count her. So I was too focused on the arms, not counting.
Not
like
able to
8 inches
offline.
between each foot. I'm like, oh my goodness. Alright, thank you.
I'll be right behind you.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I hope so. Okay, so I tell everybody what we're doing before we do it. That way there's no surprises. Right now what we're going to be doing is going to Pullman PD. There's some more paperwork there. And well, then we'll go from there once we finish that paperwork.
That's pretty vague if you ask me.
Yeah, due to laws and case law, that's the best I can give you. Step policing.
What
Interrupt Pullman
inspired you to
PD.
get into police
It's a
work?
good test. Beginning mileage. $171,983. So what got me into it? There's a lot of reasons. First one is, I guess most people in the past would consider me somewhat of a control freak kind of deal. And the biggest thing where I like to have control of is the safety of myself and the safety of others. So I figured there's those in the community and the public that they complain about everything and they complain they need more safety, but they don't do anything about it. I wanted to put myself in a position where I can do something about it and help keep the public safer. And then the other part of having family members in law enforcement and other personal experiences I want to make sure nobody else has.
So are you like born and bred in Pullman?
Oh, definitely not.
Where are you from?
I am from Arizona.
What part of Arizona?
What part are you from
You
first?
saw my ID. You know where I'm from.
I didn't
Arizona you
even
from?
look.
You have my ID. What part of Arizona you from?
I have it. I
Wait,
gotta
first
see
of all,
it.
it's illegal for you to be distracted and driving.
No, it's not.
Okay? So
I'm from-
you can answer the question.
It's dangerously distracting. You got to answer where you're from.
No, you have my.
I'm from the good part of Arizona. That's all that matters.
Huh?
I'm from the good part of Arizona. That's all that matters.
And there ain't no good and bad parts. Arizona's Arizona.
There are definitely some bad parts.
Well, there's bad parts of Washington, there's bad parts of Oregon,
Oh,
there's bad parts of California.
I
It don't
agree with all
matter.
that.
What part of Arizona are you from?
Take a guess.
Based off
I'll give you three guesses. I'll give you
my
three guesses.
impressions,
I'll give you three guesses.
Scottsdale,
Nope. You got two left.
Gilbert,
Nope. You got two left.
Chandler.
Or one left. No.
Where are you from?
Flagstaff.
Oh,
Up to the mountains.
that would. Yeah, that explains a lot. I'm not gonna lie, that explains a whole lot.
What you mean? How?
That explains a whole ass lot.
How?
You're square as fuck.
What?
That explains so much.
You're saying Flagstaff is square?
Flagstaff to Pullman, that's like a pipeline. What you talking
Whoa,
about?
whoa, 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 whoa. I don't even live in Pullman, and I didn't come here for Pullman.
You don't live in Pullman, but you're on the police force. Tell me that's a lie.
I'm not on Pullman's police force. I work for the county. Like, we're outside of,
But
we're
you're
all over the
still
place.
a part of the police force. You live out here.
Yeah, but not in Pullman.
So what, you live in, like, Whitman County?
Yeah.
Okay, that's still Pullman, technically.
No, it ain't. Pullman's like a small part of Whitman County.
So you're a country boy? That's still a pipeline.
Something like
okay?
that.
Flagstaff to pipeline fucking country ass boy.
You're saying Flagstaff is country?
Fuck yes.
If you said Flagstaff was hippie, then I'd agree with you.
Okay,
Because
no,
Flagstaff's
it's the
hippie.
same time. You know why? Because I lived in Utah, and you know what?
Yo.
You know what's more country? You know what's more? Not even country. Not even country. You know what's more bougie than fucking Utah? Flagstaff. Because
What? I love Flagstaff. This is a great town.
no, Flagstaff is beautiful.
Yeah,
But
that's
y'all
what I'm
are
saying.
Privileged.
Yeah, because we live in a beautiful town. I always feel privileged.
Yeah,
Because I lived in a beautiful town.
At least you admit it. I respect you. At least you admit your privilege. Because you don't know what unprivileged looks like.
Step Polytine arrived. Oh, if only you knew.
If only you knew. Period. Unspoken words.
Yeah.
Words I never heard.
Uh-oh, I lost your ID. Just kidding.
No, mama.
No, I haven't heard that in a while. Nobody in Pullman. Nobody in Pullman says that. They don't know.
You experience too many Mexicans, that's why.
There was plenty of Flagstaff. A lot of my friends were.
But they're smart enough not to get in trouble, unlike me.
Well, I'm not going to argue that one. Yeah, I don't think anybody, I said that so many times, that nobody knows what I'm saying.
No mames?
Yeah, there you go. I walk into a room, someone says some stupid stuff, and be like, no mames, we.
No, for real though. I've said that a few times, and people look at me crazy. I'm like,
you say that while you're bartending, huh? you say that while you're bartending, huh?
No, I don't actually.
Cause that'd be a good thing to say. Cause then you just like some drunk college kids like confused as shit.
No, I think I said it once while I was bartending, and I did have some college kids look at me crazy. I was like, oh yeah, this ain't the crowd for that.
Cause they're the ones that are spoiled, so they'd be confused.
They literally don't. There's literally one Mexican crowd, like one tiny little Mexican crowd, and they're like, oh, okay, I see what's up. But they don't come in very often. They're not regulars.
They go to.
Greek Row.
Oh yeah, they don't really go to Greek Row time.
Greek Row is all white privilege.
I'm not gonna argue that.
I mean, that's from observation.
Yeah, zero argument. You would know it better than I do because you work up there, but I'm not gonna argue that.
I'm not gonna have to pay like some $1,000 fine, am I?
We'll get to that.
Well, okay, so you said that the breathalyzer wasn't held against me.
Correct. That one wasn't correct.
I passed my test.
No. No. Yo. Alright, go ahead and hop on out. You said I'm lying?
Yes.
I get arrested if I lie. So I can't lie.
I would love to see that.
That's messed up.
No, it's not.
Alright.
That would be good.
I'll cut you slack. Given your situation, I'll cut you slack. Okay, so you see the door with the orange paper right in front of us?
Nope. You're gonna have to point out to me.
So we'll be going there, and there's a room. You go in the room, and I'll meet you on the other side of it.
Sure.
Alright, now let's meet you on the other side of that door. Huh? Ours? Yeah, it's been all day. I don't know what it is. Especially our portables are useless today.
I can't understand anything you're saying. It's pure static.
Do you need her information at all?
Is it in your case?
It should be. Let's see.
If it is,
I would hope so, but that's another thing that hasn't been happening today. Oh, sweet. Oh, you're kidding. Well, I gotta hurry here because Pullman just got one.
yeah.
Darn it.
If it's in your state returns, I can pull it
I
down.
believe she's in there. Yes. Yeah, she's in.
She-
So, Amanda Davis.
Okay.
Yep, I got all of her information. I just didn't know if you needed it at all.
I just put their name in the booking log in
Oh,
case
okay.
you guys ever need to pull any video or anything.
Perfect. Okay. Makes sense. Okay, and come through here. Then take a seat in this chair here. We'll get everything going.
What's your name?
Deputy Peterson or Alex?
Alex Peterson.
Yep.
No.
No what?
Whatever that is.
Those are breath tubes.
Those are what?
Breath tubes.
Don't think so.
Okay, well, we'll get to all that here in a bit. Phoenix, Arizona.
Yeesh, coming from Flagstaff, privilege. Cállate.
I have an uncle who's a detective for Phoenix PD. Okay, so everything that I'm seeing on my tablet here is this DUI packet. I just do it on my tablet because my handwriting is
Shit.
It is atrocious. It's bad. Okay, so constitutional rights. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right at this time to an attorney. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. If you are under the age of 18, anything you say can be used against you in a juvenile court prosecution for a juvenile offense, and can also be used against you in an adult court criminal prosecution if the juvenile court decides you're to be tried as an adult. You have the right to talk to an attorney before answering any questions. You have the right to have an attorney present during the questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed without cost if you so desire. You can exercise these rights at any time. Do you understand these rights?
Yes.
I have read or have had read to me the above explanation of my constitutional rights, and I understand these rights.
Yes.
I understand my constitutional rights. I have decided not to exercise these rights at this time. Any statements made by me are made freely, voluntarily, and without threats or promises of any kind.
Yes. How soon can I get out of here?
So, have you ever been arrested for DUI before?
I've never been arrested, period.
Period. Okay, so that makes it easier. So once we finish everything here, what's going to be happening is we'll go to the Whitman County Jail in Colfax. You'll get booked in and processed there, and since you've never been arrested for DUI, you can bail out as soon as they're done with that, and then you're good to go.
Which is when and where?
From now, so the where is in Colfax. This is about 15-20 minutes away from here. And when I'd give it take about an hour and a half, 2 hours from now. So
who's gonna take me there?
I'll be taking you there.
Oh my god, I'm stuck with you for the next 3 hours?
Unfortunately, you are.
God.
You're saying you'd rather be stuck with my sergeant?
I'd rather be at home in bed.
Well, I won't argue that.
Drinking a fucking Topo Chico.
Topo what?
It's a seltzer water. And
Does it have alcohol in it?
no.
Oh, okay.
No alcohol.
I think you've had enough alcohol today.
It's literally a seltzer. It's kombucha.
Oh, okay. Okay. Mine just said kombucha.
I'm healthy.
Okay.
I just drink once. I literally drink once a month. And I got unfucking lucky. I'm too old to be.
Well, you can drink all you want, just don't drive. Drink and drive.
Ay, Dios mío. I literally, I am an unconventional student in college. Like, my purpose is not to fit in. I literally just, once in a while, have a drink or two after, like, at my job because I get a discount.
All right.
And
So
then
we
I go
can.
home.
I had to go over this, and then we can. Once we
Okay.
get this out of the way, then we can start talking.
Sure.
Again. Before I do that, do you have anything in your mouth at all?
No.
Do you chew tobacco at all?
No.
Do you chew Zins at all?
What?
Zins, like the nicotine
No.
pouches that. All the cool kids are doing now?
No, that's just disgusting.
No argument here.
Gotta pick that shit up like gum.
Oh, I guarantee you haven't. I don't doubt you have a ton.
I literally have
in
to
the bar all
sweep that
in place.
shit up and touch that shit like it's gum under a table. That shit is fucking disgusting.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
I feel disrespected right now. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Right now, why right? What's going
why
on
right now? Because you're literally asking me questions for a college student, and I've
These are
lived
questions
through
for
all.
everybody.
Okay, but I've lived through all of that, and I'm not that person.
I didn't say you were.
I know. I'm just saying. I feel disrespected right now. I just feel
Okay.
disrespected.
You can blame the package. I'm reading everything right off the packet. So this is the implied consent warning for breath. I'll be reading from all the way from here to here. So you can follow along on the packet. You can just listen to me, or you can read it yourself and ignore me. But I still got to read it. Out of these 3 boxes,
No harm.
I have to place you back in handcuffs.
I know. I put myself back in handcuffs a few times.
Yeah, you got small wrists. They're as tight as they go.
Promise you, I'm no
Okay.
harm.
Gotta keep the handcuffs on though, okay? Otherwise I gotta
I'm
go.
trying.
Otherwise I gotta go
I'm
to
trying
my
to
smaller
read
pair.
and do all this at the
I
same
know,
time.
but otherwise I gotta go to my smaller pair of handcuffs.
You're what?
My smaller
No,
pair.
please don't.
Okay, you gotta keep those on.
I'm trying. Okay, these already hurt.
They're not built for comfort.
Fuck y'all. Anyways, continue.
Okay, so this is your implied consent warning for breath. Warning, you are under arrest for RCW 4661-502 or RCW 4661-504.
You said arson?
RCW.
Oh.
Driving or being in actual physical control of a motor vehicle while under the influence of intoxicating liquor and or drugs. Further, you are now being asked to submit to a test of your breath, which consists of 2 separate samples of your breath taken independently to determine alcohol concentration. You are now advised that you have the right to refuse this breath test, and that if you refuse, A, your driver's license, permit, or privilege to drive will be revoked or denied by the Department of Licensing for at least 1 year, and B, your refusal to submit to this test may be used in a criminal trial. You are further advised that if you submit to this breath test and the test is administered, your driver's license, permit, or privilege to drive will be suspended, revoked, or denied by the Department of Licensing for at least 90 days if you are A, age 21 or over, and the test indicates the alcohol concentration of your breath is 0.08 or more, or you're in violation of RCW 4661-502, driving under the influence, or RCW 4661-504, physical control of a vehicle under the influence. Or B, under the age of 21, the test indicates the alcohol concentration of your breath is 0.02 or more, or you're in violation of RCW 4661-502, driving under the influence, or RCW 4661-504, physical control of a vehicle under the influence. If your driver's license, permit, or privilege to drive is suspended, revoked, or denied, you may be eligible to immediately apply for an ignition interlock driver's license. You have the right to additional tests administered by any qualified person of your own choosing. For those not driving a commercial motor vehicle at the time of arrest, if your driver's license is suspended or revoked, your commercial driver's license, if any, will be disqualified. For those driving a commercial motor vehicle at the time of arrest, if you either A, refuse this test, or B, submit to this test, and the test indicates an alcohol concentration of 0.04 or more, you will be disqualified by the Department of Licensing from driving a commercial motor vehicle. I have read, or have had read to me, the above statements.
And I will not speak until I have a lawyer.
You want me to call a lawyer for you?
Sure. And if not, I'll find my own.
Okay. I mean, it's either that or you don't answer my question. It's completely up to you. But if you
Yep.
want a lawyer, I can call one for you.
Sure. Yep, call a lawyer.
Okay. Okay, so I'll have you go ahead and stand up. You can just hand me the handcuffs since you can slip out of them.
I can only still have
The one, okay.
I'm not that good.
clear this door here. I have to take a seat in that far chair against the wall. And let's see. Hopefully she answers.
Doubtful at this time.
If not, we'll call more. Hello, Sandy. This is Deputy Peterson at the Sheriff's Office. I have an individual here who's been arrested for DUI, and she's requested an attorney. Perfect. Here she is. So it's Miss Sandy Lockett. When you're done, just open the door, okay?
Alright. Right through here. How much time you got left?
I'm about to restart my observation period. She just requested an attorney.
Okay.
Right for.
Here, we kind of set in.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, do what you gotta do.
Alright, let me take that brown chair. You want to grab a tote? Sit down. Breathe, sit down.
I can't breathe. Can you please get a tissue?
Sure. There you go. Bring it right, please. Tissues. I'll help you out.
I can't breathe.
The sooner we get through this stuff, the sooner you get out of handcuffs. Well, Karina, the sooner we get through this, the sooner you get out of handcuffs.
You need me to do this.
Just gotta go through paperwork.
Please just tell me, ask me whatever you want.
So the first thing I need to do is take a look in your mouth. Okay, touch your chin down. Any foreign foreign substances or anything like that in your mouth? Alright, so now I need you to make sure you're not bringing anything up to your mouth and put your hands near your mouth. That's why you have to stay in handcuffs for that part of the process. Now I have to read you a lot of things. And some of that I've already read you before, but we're going to read it again. First is just your rights. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right at this time to an attorney. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. If you are under the age of 18, anything you say can be used against you in a juvenile court prosecution for a juvenile offense and can also be used against you in an adult court criminal prosecution if the juvenile court decides that you are to be tried as an adult. You have the right to talk to an attorney before answering any questions. You have the right to have an attorney present during the questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you without cost if you so desire. You can exercise these rights at any time. Do you understand these rights? I need a verbal yes or no, please. I have read or have had read to me the above explanation of my constitutional rights, and I understand these rights. I understand my constitutional rights. I have decided not to exercise these rights at this time. Any statements made by me are made freely, voluntarily, and without threats or promises of any kind. The right to an attorney, then would I have the right to one now? If you want one, yes. Yes.
We'll wait till she's done in there with her attorney, and then we'll get you on the line with one, okay? Unless.
It might be quicker if you get the number. If you just walk in and get the number from her, she likes to talk. She likes to talk. She's talking with Sandy right now, so.
Is Sandy the person you want to call?
I can't remember who's second.
Well, we'll call first, and the second one I'll call, and then. I just need to get the number. Alright. So. How do we do this? Let's see if he answers. If he answers, I'll put you in one of the cells with him so that I can't hear your conversation. Hi, it's Dustin Carpenter with Pullman PD. I'm here with Murray. She was just arrested for Karima. I'm sorry. Karima, she was just arrested for DUI. I wanted to speak to an attorney.
Absolutely. I'm happy to speak with her.
Okay. So we have somebody in the interview room, so I'm going to put her in actually one of my holding cells so that I can't hear her. Yeah. Okay, Karina, this way, please. Alright. So I'm going to leave this in here. Okay. Just knock on the door when you're done. Forward. Pop your head in the door, okay? Drop this off.
Does she do fields? Yeah. Shock. I'm gonna assume she wasn't like that during fields.
No. And she was hesitant about PBT, and I'm like, that's fine, but it's 12 degrees outside, and right now I'm telling you
impaired, so you can do the PBT or not. But the only way I know if it's cold or if it's you is this machine. 136.
Oh, sweet. Okay. She's not over 21, is she?
I think she might be. I'm really bad at math.
Let's see. Oh, she does not look it.
Oh, it's right here. Born in 03. I think she thought her little stubs were going to get her further than it did.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, she probably thought we were going to completely panic and freak out.
It's on you, I have teenage daughters. Jordan didn't want his own DUI.
He'll take all the drugs.
Uh,
He will not do DUIs. Well, he will, but I think since it was so close to 3, he didn't want it.
don't you all get off at 3?
Yeah. I like overtime, so I'm not complaining.
Yeah, take it now while you're
Right.
young and don't get woken up at the crack of dawn by small humans.
Exactly, yes. I think reality is finally just hitting my arresty chick. She's just sitting there flipping me off. She's on the phone still, but it's like she was not a fan of Jordan, so
So you have to be a good cop.
pretty much, yeah. Okay, all finished? Mm-hmm. Okay, go ahead and stand up. Now put you back in cuffs.
To me, the other ones.
The other one? Gotta do these ones. You showed me that you can get out of the other ones, so we gotta do these ones. Hands behind your back.
Can you just kind of keep a line so I don't know if she doesn't open enough to tell you it's not you.
Unclasp your fingers. There you go. Okay, so double lock these. I'm not going to tighten up or anything on you. Okay, go ahead and have a seat. Okay, so in the time you were in the room, did you put anything in your mouth at all?
No.
Okay, can you open your mouth? Move your tongue up, to the side, the other side. Okay. You say you don't chew tobacco or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
Filthy habit.
It is. Alright, so I'm going to advise you of constitutional rights again. Constitutional rights, you have the right to remain silent. You have the right this time to an attorney. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law if you are under the age of 18. Anything you say can be used against you in a juvenile court prosecution for a juvenile offense and can also be used against you in an adult court criminal prosecution. If the juvenile court decides you are to be tried as an adult, you have the right to talk to an attorney before answering any questions. You have the right to have an attorney present during the questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you without cost if you so desire. You can exercise these rights at any time. Do you understand these rights? Mm-hmm. I have read or have had read to me the above explanation of my constitutional rights, and I understand these rights.
Mm-hmm.
I understand my constitutional rights. I have decided not to exercise these rights at this time. Any statements made by me are made freely, voluntarily, and without threats or promises of any kind.
Huh?
I understand my constitutional rights. I have decided not to exercise these rights at this time. You just did by speaking with an attorney. Any statements made by me are made freely, voluntarily, and without threats or promises of any kind.
I mean, I want to exercise my rights, so whatever
I see.
option I'll.
You just did when you spoke with Miss Lockett.
Right.
Do you still understand your rights?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so read over these again. Once again, the 3 boxes. Check in the top box.
There's only 2 boxes of that.
There's 3. That is 3. Okay, I won't hold it against you. Implied consent warning for breath. Warning you are under arrest for RSW 4661502 or RSW 4661504. Driving or being in actual physical control of a motor vehicle while under the influence of intoxicating liquor and or drugs. Further, you are now being asked to submit to a test of your breath, which consists of 2 separate samples of your breath taken independently to determine alcohol concentration. You are now advised you have the right to refuse this breath test, and that if you refuse, A, your driver's license, permit, or privilege to drive will be revoked or denied by the Department of Licensing for at least 1 year, and B, your refusal to submit to this test may be used in a criminal trial. You are further advised that if you submit to this breath test and the test is administered, your driver's license, permit, or privilege to drive will be suspended, revoked, or denied by the Department of Licensing for at least 90 days if you are A, age 21 or over and the test indicates the alcohol concentration of your breath is 0.08 or more, or you're in violation of RSW 4661502, driving under the influence, or RSW 4661504, physical control of a vehicle under the influence, or B, under the age of 21 and the test indicates the alcohol concentration of your breath is 0.02 or more, or you're in violation of RSW 4661502, driving under the influence, or RSW 4661504, driving or physical control of a vehicle under the influence. If your driver's license, permit, or privilege to drive is suspended, revoked, or denied, you may be eligible to immediately apply for an ignition interlock driver's license. You have the right to additional test administered by any qualified person of your own choosing. For those not driving a commercial motor vehicle at the time of arrest, if your driver's license is suspended or revoked, your commercial driver's license, if any, will be disqualified. For those driving a commercial motor vehicle at the time of arrest, if you either A, refuse this test, or B, submit to this test, and the test indicates an alcohol concentration of 0.04 or more, you'll be disqualified by the Department of Licensing from driving a commercial motor vehicle. I have read or have had read to me the above statement. Will you now submit to a breath test?
Yes.
Okay. So now, from the time that I checked your mouth that second time, then we gotta wait for 15 minutes. The machine's gotta do its thing, and then we'll go through the breath test. Same thing for this breath test that we did for the PBT in the field. Take the big deep breath, have your lips sealed around the straw, and then you'll blow out directly into the tube for about, instead of 3 to 5 seconds, it's more like 8 to 10 seconds. So don't blow out all of your immediately, but you gotta blow enough to where the machine registers it. I'll let you know and I'll coach you through it as we go. And what is a good address for here in Pullman?
Sure. I don't know how to spell it, honestly.
Okay.
Pullman. Whatever the zip code is. Home address.
The Arizona one?
No.
So, the address I'm putting on here is where all paperwork and everything regarding the DUI is going to be sent. Is that where you want it sent to?
No, I don't want it sent to Arizona.
No, the one you just gave me.
No, I don't want it sent to.
Where do you want everything sent? I still can't believe these things. Flagstaff is privileged.
Tell me it's not.
I will. It's not privileged.
That's a fucking lie.
Out of the 3 universities, well, 4, I guess, universities in Arizona, it's got probably the smallest one. How is that?
Just because it has a small university doesn't mean it's not privileged. The fuck?
So, okay, what makes it privileged then?
Demographic.
Well, the hippies?
Hippies does not make a demographic fucking privilege.
But, like, I'm confused. Is that you said it's privileged. You got to back it
The
up.
fact that you're questioning it proves my point.
I don't.
Okay?
I think the fact that I live there,
It's okay.
I can speak the most on it.
It's okay. It's okay to be privileged. It's honestly, it's okay. It's not a bad thing.
I'm not saying it is.
Just accept it.
I'm
and
just
move on.
saying that Flagstaff's
I'm just
not.
saying.
I'm saying Flagstaff's
Compared-
not.
Flagstaff compared to Phoenix, it's okay to accept that
Oh.
you're privileged.
Compared to Phoenix, yes, but that's not. That doesn't take much.
Just accept it. It's okay. Move on.
Fair enough. Oh, you're working in the game too? Same. I had to do 2 hours of shift adjusting.
Shift adjusting.
Yeah, since it overlaps, it goes until 7 or 7:30, and our shift starts at 5. So I have to come in 2 hours before the game, work the 4 hours of the game, and then work my last 8 hours for my shift. I don't mind it, but it could be better. But I don't mind it.
Someone's like, I'm okay with it, but that's a 17-hour day. Yeah, I played myself.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
To be here by 2:30, just to get in like 3, and then I work till 7 a.m.
Yeah, no thanks.
I get off at 7 a.m.
Well, yeah, because you guys have a true graveyard shift. I'm so glad we don't. That is a blessing.
It's actually nicer for the kids that swim shift is because they keep time not home for bedtime, and then I'm asleep. when they get up in the morning.
Well,
So, there's some benefits to it, but coming in halfway from my sleep time, not so much.
right. Yeah. Okay, so this page, series of questions. You can either answer them, not answer them, just answer them the best of your ability. It's completely up to you, okay? Do you have any physical impairments? Do you limp at all? Are you sick or injured? Under the care of a doctor or dentist? Are you... I just tell them if it's like regular or not. Are you diabetic, epileptic, or take insulin at all? Have you taken any medication, drugs in the last 24 hours? Any prescription, non-prescription medication? Any cocaine or marijuana?
Those are the two that they pick. There's a huge list of
Guess
like Coke, weed.
They created it in like the 80s, thought Coke was big.
And since then,
Yeah, right. Do you have impaired vision at all? You answered that earlier, it's okay. Do you wear corrective lenses? Where do you work? Did you work today? You answered that earlier. How many hours of sleep did you get last night? Were you driving the vehicle? Is there anything mechanically wrong with the vehicle? Have you been injured or involved in any collisions in the last 24 hours? Have you had any alcohol to drink since you were stopped by Sergeant Jordan? Where were you going before Sergeant Jordan stopped you? Without looking, what time do you think it is? What street or highway were you on? Direction of travel? Where'd you leave from? What day of the week is it? Do you know what city you're in? Do you know what county you're in? What is today's date? Have you been drinking alcoholic beverages? What have you been drinking? Who were you drinking with? Where were you drinking? What was the time of your last drink? Do you believe your ability to drive was affected by your alcohol and or drug usage? Have you ever been arrested for DUI before? I'm going to check no because you told me no prior. That's going to help you if you with your bail process, assuming you want to go home tonight. No, it seems like she's arguing a lot with him.
back in the Martinic days, he used to yell at him hung up.
Yeah. I liked it. I had a guy come out after like cussing Martinic out. He comes out. He hung up on me. What do I do? You called your attorney. You just treat him like trash. It's on you.
Martinic, I was living Martinic from doing the counter thing. I wasn't pretending to be nice. It's compared to the phenomenal pleasant.
Right. Awesome. I took it from State Patrol. With my crappy handwriting, it saves it.
Yeah.
Can you wipe under my eyes, please, with that tissue?
I cannot right
Can
now.
you wipe under my eyes with the tissue?
So I can, but as soon as this is done, I do let you do that.
Yep. As soon as we get the breath sample, then yes.
We just can't have anything touching your face before this happens. People much smarter than me decided that goals long ago.
What's that face for?
I was shocked at scanning the license.
Why?
It's usually bad at scanning licenses.
It really does. I've never gone to scan something.
I've had great luck with it, actually. Like, I've been
Brag about it.
with the Arizona
legal,
license, I
it's
figured it'd be
scanned.
worse.
But like,
Mine is
Anything
legal.
was scanned in court.
Really?
It's
Oh, wow. I never had that problem. But, yeah, with the Arizona license, like, it probably won't scan. It did. Alright. Do you have any questions about the breath samples at all? As far as what you have to do?
maybe later, not right now.
Okay. So if you have them, now's the time to ask them, because once it's ready for the breath samples, then it's time to go.
Are they saved?
They'll be printed out, and you'll get a copy, and I get a copy, both signed by me. Okay, just go ahead and stand up. Okay, so like I said, big deep breath in, have your lips filled around the straw, and then blow out for about 8 to 10 seconds, okay? Whenever you're ready. Plenty of air, just keep going, keep going, keep going. You have plenty of air. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Halfway, keep going, 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 and stop. Barely made it, so
Barely.
you gotta do a little bit better next time on the second one.
Second, we gotta do two? I thought I
You
was
got
gonna
two?
do one.
You got 2. That's part of the implied consent warning. It says 2 separate samples taken independently.
Okay.
About 5 minutes in the switch too, though. So fun.
Yeah, you can sit down if you like.
Well, you had someone with one lung managed to do it all.
I had the best is my 79-year-old lady with asthma. She did it like fine. I was like, okay. So now every time somebody can't do it, I'm like, okay, I've had a 79-year-old asthma chick do this. Like, come on now. The one, yeah. You can do this with one lung.
But I mean, I guess if you just like look inside and hurry and go along with it.
What was their conviction?
Well, we only do this for DUI.
Okay.
Or it could be worse. It could be a vehicular assault. Because you've had alcohol in your system and you hit somebody. Then on here, so it's showing me how much air you're blown in, but it doesn't show me any results. So I don't know what the numbers are until they print out here. You and I see them at the same time. That's a long conversation.
Yeah.
That's like,
The only reason it's been allowed to go out as long is because they couldn't use the machine anyway. So we
That's
have to
awesome.
both cut it off.
that's true.
But once you guys are done, she's done.
Yeah.
I recognize your defense strategy. Talk to her for the alcohol wears out of her system, but that's a long time.
Oh yeah, especially if she was. What you say? She was 1-1, 1-3. Oh yeah, she'd be keep them on the line for a couple hours.
Huh? It's just a teeny tiny little thing.
Yeah. Yeah, you're doing better than her.
I know I am.
Didn't have to brag, but okay.
I'm just saying. I know my limit, so.
I think you went past your limit today. At least your limit to
I literally had
drive.
2 drinks.
That's what they all say. Unfortunately.
I'm experienced. I'm not a college kid.
I've read.
I'm a college kid. I'm in college.
I'm not a college kid.
Huh?
You said you were a college kid.
No, I'm in college, but I'm not a college kid.
Do you think only college kids get DUIs?
No, I know that.
Oh, okay. Let's say 'cause my last 2 have been over 50.
Yeah, that's alcoholism.
I won't argue that.
Between
But
20 and 50, that's alcoholism. Like 20 something, that's partying. 50, 40 plus, that's alcoholism. Like,
I think it's just. I think it's all just poor decisions. You can drink all you want, you just can't drive
sure,
afterwards.
it was poor timing on my part because I literally only had 2 ciders.
And choice making.
I said poor timing.
Were they
Or-
like big IPA ciders?
We only have 3 ciders on tap, so I honestly don't know the ABV off the top of my head. So maybe the one that I picked was a little bit higher than our average beers. That's my fault. The Coug, where I was drinking at.
I wasn't here.
No, I know you were.
She wasn't drinking and working. She made that clear.
Yes, because it's highly illegal.
So is drinking and driving.
I understand that.
So is
But also,
DUI.
I was waiting before I started driving.
You didn't wait long enough.
That's exactly my
Okay,
point.
let's go ahead and stand up again. It's round 2. Same thing, maybe a little bit better.
Because I didn't wait long enough.
So, big deep breath in and blow whenever you're ready.
Wait,
Yeah, you let it all
that
out
was a deep
first.
sigh
Yeah.
of irritation.
See, plenty of air. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. You're halfway. Keep going. A little bit more air, a little bit more air, a little bit more. Blow harder, blow harder. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And stop. Good job. That was better than the first time. Both of them were good, but that was better. Do you want to lift like this, or do you care?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
When did you release tonight?
Once you get booked in, yeah.
What?
Once you get booked in in Colfax, then yes.
I have to go to Colfax?
Yeah, I told you this. When we first got here, I told you
So am
this.
I getting a ride back?
No. That is for you to figure out. Most people call friends, Uber, college cab, Lyft.
With no phone?
the
You
very-
guys have my phone and my...
You have your phone?
No, I
Well,
don't.
I have your phone. It goes in your property at the jail. You'll get it back once you get booked in and released. Oh, yeah. So you can stand up if you want. I'm going to allow you to wipe your face with the tissue if you still want to. Otherwise, you have to keep the handcuffs on.
Coloring book the other day.
You gotta be kidding
A
me.
little unusual that there was nothing to do in there.
Okay.
Oh, so can I get a coloring book or something? I said, this is not a dentist waiting for me. Oh, perfect timing, actually.
Amanda, whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I'm not ready yet.
Okay. We gotta stay out of their way, so let's come over here. So I'll have you stand against this wall. I'm gonna get my stuff and get out of their way, and then we'll get going. Okay. So these are your results. Measured in 2 different ways, taken 2 separate times. So the first result measured with the infrared result of 0.165, electric chemical of 163. Second breath sample of infrared of 149, electric chemical of 147. So you're still over the legal limit, which you're still going to Colfax and assign both of these, you get one of these. In that BAC2 tube one, they're like tucked in the back. You mean? Yeah. One of those. So you can go in A, You can go in
Is
there.
it like an open toilet situation?
Yep. Or we got, like I said, it's about 15, 20-minute drive to Colfax.
Is the bathrooms the same over there?
Yes.
In fact, this one's arguably more private.
Here.
Alright, so same as before, you can go in and out. Come on. Come on. Put this thing down. So because you went in there where I couldn't see you, I have to recheck the photo this again. As long as you can't move. Alright. So I'm gonna keep reading and stuff. Is there anything? Alright, so this next bit is kind of long. I'm happy to read it again if you don't understand the first time I read it, okay? Warning, you are under arrest for RCW 4661-502 or RCW 4661-504, driving or being in actual physical control of a motor vehicle while under the influence of intoxicating liquor and other drugs. Further, you are now being asked to submit to a test of your breath, which consists of 2 separate samples of your breath using devices to determine alcohol concentration. You are now advised that you have the right to refuse the breath test, and if you refuse, your driver's license, permit, or privilege to drive will be revoked or denied by the Department of Licensing for at least 1 year, and your refusal to submit to this test will be due to a criminal trial. You are further advised that if you submit to this drug test and the test is administered, your driver's license, permit, or privilege to drive will be suspended, revoked, or denied by the Department of Licensing for at least 90 days. If you are age 1 and over and the test indicates the alcohol concentration of your breath is 0.08 or more, or you are in violation of RCW 4661-502, driving under the influence, or RCW 4661-4, RCW 4661-504, physical control, or under age 21 if the test indicates the alcohol or you are in violation of RCW 4661-502, or RCW 4661-504, physical control of the vehicle under the influence. If your driver's license permit to drive is suspended, revoked, or denied, you may be eligible to immediately apply for an ignition and revoke driver's license. You have the right to additional tests administered by any qualified person of your own choosing. You acknowledge I have read to you the above statement. Could you reread the last statement? You have the right to additional tests administered by any qualified person of your own choosing. The right to
You almost got running water in there?
no, you have the right to
The water literally does not work. I pushed it 3 times and it did not work.
Sorry, I'm happy to help.
if you wanted to have if you wanted to try and have somebody else test the issue in addition to this, what you do.
Can I get a phone call before I go?
Phone call?
Yeah.
And then how would that information?
You can once we get there, yes. Then once you get booked in, then you have all the phone calls you want. We got to get going there. Where are you going?
I have to look at it.
Your hands behind your back.
Like I said, it's not something that I've ever seen be done, but if you know a way to get a hold of a BAC lab or a blood alcohol content, or you wanted to have your blood drawn and have it tested by somebody that you chose, you do that.
Seriously? That's tight. I can get a little bit.
I can fit my entire finger between it.
I know, but
Well, now I'll loosen it. I just tightened it for you. I just tightened it one more on accident. So I'll loosen it for you. You know, because I'm such a nice guy.
I didn't write this. This didn't write this.
Okay, there's a double lock now. They will not tighten up on you. Okay, so go back through that door there, and I'll meet you on the other side again. Okay.
Fucking chatting it up, huh?
I had to get coached up.
How'd you get over here?
Yes. I had to get coached by a senior officer real quick. He's telling me how great of a job I did.
Hardly.
You don't think I've done a good job?
Second.
I think I've done a good job.
You're a second.
Really? That is just rude. Alright, going like her.
You gotta open the door for me. I literally follow your lead.
Don't worry, I do open the doors, so.
Rare gentleman, huh?
Sure. Something like that.
Although, can you low-key loosen this a little bit? Because this shit do hurt a lot, especially leaning against.
So, turn sideways. Whether, if you want your knees facing me or the other way, I'm not loosening them. I'm saying turn sideways to release the pressure off of them.
It just hurts. It hurts. Like, no matter what angle, like, even standing in that room waiting for you, that shit really fucking hurts. Like, my hands are red.
I'm going to dial them, and let me see. Because that one I can fit my entire pinky through.
But
I can't make that
my
looser.
hands are red. They hurt. They're in pain.
This one I'll make looser.
Both of them are hurting.
Because here's the deal. If I make them too loose and you're getting out of them, I get in trouble.
I don't want to get out of them. I mean, I do, obviously, but, like, not enough to, like get...
So turn your wrist that way, and you're going to have a lot more room as well.
Okay, I've tried that. I've tried that.
Well, it's looser now.
But it hurts. Like, it cuts off my circulation. You have to think, I have high blood pressure.
This is the first time I'm hearing about that.
Because it's not your business. The fuck?
I didn't say it was. I'm just saying, you can't expect me to know about that. You're just not telling me.
Yeah, because it's not your business. But I have high blood pressure. So this shit actually cuts off my circulation.
Okay. Well, they're loosened a lot.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Alright. I know, it's cold. Turn my heater on. Step to polythene, en route to jail, beginning mileage.
Oh, 18, your traffic was cut off. I heard jail. Go ahead with your miles.
171984.
Please say a command.
Bluetooth audio.
Bluetooth audio. Say a command.
Fuck Donald Trump.
Play.
YG.
Try saying a command like play or next track.
Play.
Actually, you pulled me over because I got to the wrong lane at the wrong time.
Actually, I didn't pull you over. My sergeant did. My sergeant did. I didn't pull you over.
It's funny how he just dipped out as soon as he took over. He's like, I pulled this one over. Okay, I'm going to bed now. Peace out, homie.
It's because, I guess lucky for him, unfortunate for you, he decided to give the DUI to one of the best in our office who does DUIs.
You what?
He gave the DUI to one of the best in our office who does DUIs.
The best in your office?
There's 3 of us in the sheriff's office that are very good at DUIs, and I'm one of them. Lucky for my sergeant, unlucky for you.
I would call that like a badge of honor, honestly.
I do. I definitely do.
Sure.
Getting DUIs is one of the reasons why I got in law enforcement, so I definitely do. You really don't find anything wrong with what you did?
I was on my way home. I only had 2 drinks. I'm old. I have no business being out late.
What you were not old.
I was literally on my way home.
You were born in 92. You are not old.
I'm not old compared to these youngins. Compared to the 20 boppers that I'm surrounded by.
Yo, how old do you think I am?
Fucking the same age, 23.
Close, I'm 24.
Exactly, you're a fucking teenager compared to me, okay? The fuck?
I won't argue that.
Exactly, like, I have no business being, I was out. You guys pulled me over at fucking midnight. It's 4 a.m.
Yeah, do you know how many drunk college kids are walking around that you could have hit?
I get it. Pull over the drunk college kids.
We do that too. Pullman,
I know you do, but
Pullman is arresting one.
I'm trying to turn my fucking life around. I've been a bartender for 10 years. Like, y'all are ruining my life low-key right now. I've been doing so good up until this point.
We react off of your actions.
I was following your fucking... I followed everything. All their fucking shit. ACAB. All cops are bitches. Fuck y'all. I'm so irritated because I've been doing good my whole life. I followed everything, and y'all would rather fucking fuck me.
Steph's probably came out of jail. Any mileage.
No sense of fucking awareness. 0 sense of awareness. You're
072000.
your frontal lobe hasn't grown.
Also Whitman County Jail.
So it's okay.
It's become uncooperative.
Your frontal lobe hasn't fully developed, so I won't fault you.
Yeah, what's up? It's, yeah, up and down, but yes.
It's a dude?
Female.
Okay. Watch who's going to be there in a second.
Okay. Alright, go ahead and hop on out. Okay, now we'll come up here. Just hang out here until the corrections officer comes out. I don't blame you for being mad. You can be as mad as you want.
Got it. Slow. There should be this last donuts before he comes out.
I don't control their pace. See, I was even so nice I grabbed your portable charger so your phone's well charged. I was so nice I grabbed your charger so your phone's well charged.
What do you think you did me a favor?
In a way.
Do you know any phone numbers by memory?
That I need? For like emergencies? Oh yeah.
How many?
3 of my bosses at least.
Bosses.
2 of my coworkers. My dad, mom, brother.
That's rare.
Couple grandparents, my uncle.
Maybe did I have phone numbers.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm Emily, Officer Wexler. What's your name?
Amanda.
Amanda? Okay. I'm going to be checking in this morning. I have a few questions here to read to you. Oops, this is the wrong one. I'll be right back.
Good, because I don't answer any questions. So.
These are just COVID related. These ones are just COVID related.
Yeah, they're COVID-related questions. Have you had any breathing difficulties related to COVID? Yes? No?
Silent treatment has been our favorite game.
Oh, okay. Well, here's the thing. I'm really chill. We'll get through this process as easily as we can. Do you think you're going to bond out?
I don't know. That's why I'm like staying quiet, because I don't know.
Okay, you don't know. Okay. Well, let's just go on with these questions. They're benign questions, so your arrest. Have you had any breathing difficulties?
I have high blood pressure, so I always have breathing difficulties.
Okay. Have you experienced loss of taste or smell?
No.
Okay. Have you experienced nausea, vomiting, or diarrhea?
No.
Been in contact with anyone diagnosed with COVID-19 or has been placed in quarantine? Is there any possibility you could be pregnant?
No.
Okay. All inmates will be body scanned to check for contraband, and all property items will be searched. Introduction of contraband such as controlled substances, alcohol, marijuana, or other intoxicants, cell phones, or other electronics into correctional facilities is a felony criminal offense. You will receive amnesty from criminal charges for introduction of contraband into a correctional facility if you honestly and accurately provide information about any contraband before entering the booking area. You don't have any marijuana on you, nothing like that. Are you bringing in a cell phone? Right there. Okay, perfect. Let me just take your temperature. Awesome. All right, come on in. Step right up here. All right, I'm going to take your handcuffs off and have you put your hands on the camera. There's that one. Just leave it up there. There you go. You're welcome. There you are, sir. All right, I'm just going to pat you down real quick. I know you probably already did, but I just got to check you out since you're in here. All right, palm of my hand, back of my hand, give me. All right. What's that sheet here? 7? Okay, you do it.
Do I have to change clothes?
Yeah. I know, it's not fun. These are, these should be close enough for you. They're no right or left, they're kind of weird.
Can I keep my socks on at least?
Well, after I body scan you, can have them back.
I'm not wearing those barefoot.
Well, you have to while I body scan you. And then you can have your socks back. Because it does get cold in here, so I'll give you your socks back. And they're all bleached. We sanitize them and everything. And then what size of jumpsuit do you think you want? Do you want large, extra large, or 2X?
You said the smallest you have is large?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want large?
Yeah.
Okay. You're going to head into this bathroom, grab those shoes, and then you're going to put this on and take everything else off. And then we'll body scan you and I'll give you your socks back. And your underwear. I'm going to go set up the scanner.
Do you need her information? She was attached in the call, but
Yeah, I think I have it.
Okay.
We wrote it down. Is this Brianna's?
No.
This is yours?
Yeah, Amanda Davis.
No, I don't have her. Is she in Spillman?
I do not know.
No, we'll have to look at
I don't think so, but
that. Okay, thanks, sir.
yes.
He's going to look her up for me. Whoa, careful.
Yeah, we started great.
It's Amanda Catherine Esther Davis. Amanda Davis.
Started great. She hated Jordan. Loved me.
Okay.
We're joking all the way to Pullman PD. And then something went south.
Gotcha.
And that's mood swings. Like, yeah, one point she's joking, then she hates you, then we're joking again, then she hates you.
Okay.
Now at the point where she wants nothing to do with me, I'm like, perfect. I asked
She
her,
gets her jewelry off.
just as we were coming into Colfax, I'm like, you really don't see anything wrong with what you did, huh? Nope. Interesting.
Is Brianna bringing over somebody?
I don't think so.
No.
It sounded like they were just going to do site and release for that one.
Oh, okay.
That one's going to be more fun than her. She faked an anxiety attack. That was funny to watch.
What's her first name? Amanda, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Amanda Davis.
Yeah, with Brianna's, it was as soon as they sat her in front of the chair, girl starts freaking out. Forced herself to take a bunch of deep breaths. Then she's like, you do realize with the amount of alcohol in your system, you're going to have to do that for an hour if you want to skip this process. Then she immediately, okay, and sat down. I was like, interesting. It's like, all right. I guess I must be like, do you want a trash can to throw up in? And I was being all caring, and nope.
I'll be right back. You doing okay, Amanda?
Yeah, I'm gonna have you come in here.
Sure.
So I refuse to take off my underwear and my socks. So if you want to check me, that's cool.
Well, you have to take them off for me to check them.
Okay. Well, I'll do this, but I'm not putting them on barefoot.
That's fine. Here, just give me your socks. I have to make sure you're not bringing anything in with them.
That's cool.
There you go.
Thanks.
Okay.
Good.
Yep.
And my bra and my underwear are good.
Do you have underwire in that bra?
Do I have underwear in my bra?
Underwire.
Oh, no.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and put your stuff up here with your other stuff. And then you can follow me in here. Oh, I need you to take your jewelry off too. They can't go through the scanner.
Like my earrings?
Yeah.
Shouldn't you be on your way home now?
I have more paperwork to type for this. I'll still be working for another 2 hours because of all this.
Well, you could be at home.
That is true. Consequences and actions.
So just right on that yellow line right there. Just hold real still for a minute. All right, now you look right up there into that target. Hold real still. There you go. Go ahead and step in there. Put your feet on the templates. You're going to look straight ahead with your hands to your side with palms facing backwards.